two Indian Su-30 fighter jets hid above the IL-76, intending to use this difficult maneuver to deceive the radar. When the Pakistani radar found the large aircraft invaded the airspace, the soldiers on duty immediately ordered the anti-aircraft missiles to be ready, and then began to radio contact the invading aircraft.
Or we will take offensive action. I repeat, अपनी पहचान दीजिए वरना मिसाइल फायर कर देंगे.
Thank you, sir, for your help. Enjoy Burj Khalifa. Rest in peace, my.
Unexpectedly, the Indian pilots did not panic. They spoke to Pakistan in curry-flavored Russian, and the Indians lied that they were a Russian airliner bound for Dubai, which had inadvertently deviated from its route, and that it was now leaving Pakistan immediately. But by this time, the plane had already arrived at its intended position.
Green on, go.
The special forces in the transport plane jumped out of the plane and flew towards the designated position, while the two fighter jets suddenly rolled aside and quickly spread out in combat formation. It was only then that the Pakistani Air Force reacted and was deceived. However, the Indian fighters had already arrived at the airfield. Several air-to-ground missiles destroyed the PAF airfield, and the Indian Special Forces successfully landed. They cleared the perimeter of the post obstacles and then quickly assaulted the room where the pilot was being held, and the two sides began to engage in a fierce firefight. Indian Special Forces successfully saved the pilot. At this time, to meet the two helicopters arrived in time. All the Indian troops began to evacuate unharmed. The first helicopter picked up the pilot. The second helicopter is ready to land. I did not expect a rocket flew out. The helicopter crew and special forces were instantly incapacitated, and the Indian fighters were preparing to support them, but were shot down by the arriving PAF aces.